Evening. Welcome to the Nick and Zac Show. I'm your host, Nick, and with me today is our wonderful co-host, Zac. Somewhere around here.
No.
See if he pops up anytime soon or not.
Yeah.
In
fact, here I just got. I got a really nifty delay to everything when I started the clip, so I don't know if it did a countdown. I don't know.
Oh no, there was a countdown.
Idea. Was there? Good.
I believe we'll actually be able to see the last 5 seconds of the countdown on the replay. So,
right. Well, apparently. I go all the way back to the countdown. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So the countdown will be there for people who didn't just tune in right away. You know. So. Yeah. So hey, look. He's real. He's Nick. See, solo layout right here. He's real and Nick.
Yes, the real Nick of the Nick and Zac Show.
I gotta make sure it's working.
Yeah, for a change. You know, like the first time in years.
I want to see Nick.
First time in like years because, you know, Nick avoids us like the plague for some reason.
What?
I don't know. You've been incapable of being on the show for how long?
A couple months, I guess.
Yeah. And if I have nobody willing to do anything, we're
right.
fucked. There's no show because if I talk to myself or, you know, we don't have enough people talking to us to be able to know anything going on. Yeah, we're just kind of screwed without, you know, actual live views. We're getting random live views, but no consistency. We don't have, you know, thousands of people watching, so maybe like 10 people will show up to watch us when we're live or anything.
Yeah. Well, we'll work on that eventually, I think. I mean, how many of these shows started off in a random live web-based program before they were a good hit?
Yeah. I mean, and when Nick shares, you know, our group, you know, then things happen. You know, who would have thought that could be helpful? Who I tell you? Who? Let's see. If I know anybody who would possibly jump in.
Well, I don't see the other Zac.
No. He might still be partially doing army stuff. I don't know. So, but while I'm doing this, fun thing here. Okay, not gonna call it cities, but they're gonna be doing drive-through event for community Halloween. It's events for kids 4th grade and under. Doing it at the park. Will be the roads will be one way during the event. Stay in your car. Kids should be in costume. We'll have various pieces of. There's going to be big equipment along with volunteers in costumes, and bags of treats will be handed out at the end of the line. COVID-19 guidelines will be followed. How is this trick or treating?
Band-Aid.
How's this trick-or-treating?
Did you really expect them to be trick-or-treating with all the rise in COVID cases we've had?
Yes.
Did I even just fucking say that? What the fuck?
Yes. You want to think that one through again?
No, because then that means I have to be fucking politically correct, and I am not fucking politically correct because political correctness can kiss my hair fucking American ass.
Okay, so
I want over here saying yell at Nick.
And I totally screwed up being a kid show. So
no, it's not a kid show. I've already marked that on YouTube. This does not show up on YouTube Kids. No chance of it.
Good.
You actually have to like register your age to watch us on YouTube.
Ah, okay.
So if you're already signed into your own account, it just automatically registers your age.
Oh, yeah. So, COVID being COVID, cases happening and they're skyrocketing, yes. All they affect a mere 1% of the entire population. And of that 1%, those that do end up dying from it or having serious health issues from it are even less than 1% of the cases diagnosed, because over 50% of the cases found out to be are asymptomatic. The COVID thing is real, yes. The disease is real. There's no denying that. Did we do anything to help send it, stave it off, or anything like that?
You're gonna get us tagged on YouTube where it goes, COVID information at the bottom of it. Yeah.
Right now, fuck it.
So, but no. Out of all seriousness, though, like, yeah, I did expect them to. There are many communities still doing trick or treating. You might be wearing masks and whatnot. You know, you want to hand out bags. I mean, it's not like you're touching the raw food. You can go set it to the side. You know, for you know, it's packaged.
Oh yeah, but I guarantee you, it's not the only place doing something similar to that. There are smaller communities that are just saying flat out, fuck it. There are trunk or treat events where people gather in a parking lot and go around to all the trunks of cars and pull out candy bags and things like that. I mean, yeah, that's a normal, typical Halloween thing. But to turn it into a Halloween parade instead, that's something completely different. Hold on a second.
Yeah. Zach Black will not be making it. He's with another person who apparently at drilled the like today. The coroner showed up to notify him that that guy's mother passed away. So I told him, well, you know, I can understand, you know, other things to worry about. Take care of your friend, you know, and you know, pass on our sympathies. So, but yeah, no. Out of all honesty, you know, the COVID thing. I mean, I did still expect there to be some trick or treating style, not drive through. You can still socially distance by putting candy into a thing.
I mean, I'm not even shocked by that scenario or by that rulings, with just how everything has been lately, you know?
Right.
Like I'm not shocked by it. I'm not appalled by it. I mean, I feel it's kind of a disservice in a way to our own community and being able to be who we are as a people, to be able to enjoy giving kids candy and watching them dress up as ghouls, goblins, Power Rangers, whatever the hell their heart desires, in the spirit of Halloween, warding off bad spirits for the year or whatever. You know, I mean, I thought that was the original point of Halloween, was to be able to walk around your own community and ward off whatever people said would be bad omens, bad spirits, and things like that. Get a kick out of it, you know.
This thing just kicked me out of the stream for one. But I could hear you. Now you realize how horrible it sounds when you're like communities and watch the kids do this, that, and
Well, if you look at the whole principle behind it, a lot of the traditions that come from Halloween was to ward off bad spirits for a year, because it was the end of the harvest, and a lot of superstition came that the end of the harvest would be when all the ghouls and goblins and
I'm letting you walk in your circles here, but no. What I mean is, You're like, as a community, we get to watch all the little kids walk around in their costumes, dressed up as blah 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 princesses and Power Rangers, and it's like, you sound like the creepy old guy going, "I want to watch the kids." Yeah. You walked right down that lane, and
I was speaking as a father, where as a community, we used to come together as parents and watch kids and make sure that they traveled through the neighborhood safely, as they got to enjoy a part of their life where they got to dress up as whatever the fuck they wanted to be.
no, we
Whether
are.
it was a princess
we
or
are
a Power Ranger or a ninja or a skeleton or whatever that they felt made them feel better or more empowered to be who they were
Well,
at the time.
we are, but in cars.
How's that the same though?
It's not at all. I didn't say it was the same.
No.
So, I got guinea pigs I got to get rid of too. We've now hit trick or treat and let Nick walk right headstorm into a wall. When he should have known to watch his wording on this show of all shows. It would have been better if we had other people in here because we could so just rile up on you there. But I've literally been trying to get rid of these guinea pigs. And the issue we're having is the one lady goes, "Oh yeah, I want one of the guinea pigs." Blah blah blah. We're like, okay, the kid can come here or whatever. Somebody now it's a 2-hour trip. Wants us to bring it to her. That's fine, whatever. I just want to go on. Guinea pigs to begin with, anyways. Are you hearing that feedback too, or is it just me?
There's a lot of feedback in that. You come in really clear and then fishbowl. Really clear.
Is it better when I lean back?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, so anyways, the lady wants the guinea pig, and then the issue comes that the guinea pig first you got to give me an address to show up to. And after a week of asking for your address, I'm not going to start driving there. If you're like, "Oh yeah, I've been busy." No, yeah, I do want. No, yeah, Sunday works better than Saturday, but still don't give an address of where to fucking go.
Yeah.
It's like dealing with you. I'll let you know when I fly back in. Oh, hey, by the way, apparently I flew back in because I can visually show you I'm in my room.
Yeah. My bad. I thought I sent you a text saying I was back. I sent a bunch of texts to a bunch of people that I was back. I thought I put
you sent a bunch of people except for me. Got it. At least you have my artwork, right?
No, I have Shasta's artwork.
No, okay. Yeah. Better artwork?
It's better, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere in this room.
You got to help keep this show going too. It can't just all be me. Like, I'm trying to give you the opening. You're the host. You're supposed to keep the show going and rolling.
Going and rolling.
I tried talking to you like people not giving addresses, and you leave it be, and you don't jump at it. You're giving the openings. You're failing this show, Nick.
Failing.
You can do better. You can do better.
I mean, I don't love biscuit. You mean like how I kind of improved on that thing?
Oh God, I expect better out of you.
What?
I expect better. I think you can do better. I know you can do better.
I know I've done better. I'm just my line work isn't what it used to be. That's for damn sure.
Maybe it's your shading. Choice of style could be the problem.
Could be. I probably really need to just sit down and do a bunch of flashes of it just to see what it's like.
Well, yeah, I mean that's always a possibility too. But
Because is it supposed to be super
the
realistic
easiest
style,
answer
or is it
is
supposed to
just
be
stop half-assing
cartoonish?
everything.
Should it be more of like a Candy Skull type? Oh,
I don't know.
should it be
That's
more
that's
Louisiana
besides the point.
Bayou?
That's separate from my artwork.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
separate from my artwork.
So not only do I have to compartmentalize
But that has nothing to
that
do. That has
drawing,
nothing to do with guinea pigs. That has nothing to do with the guinea pigs. You're avoiding the topic.
okay. The fact that there was no address ever given so that you could give this woman a guinea pig that she said she was going to buy off of you.
No, we're
right?
not even giving. We're not even taking money. I just want the fucker gone.
Oh, you're giving it away.
And I'm
she won't
willing
give
to
you an
drive
address
2
where the pig-
hours to take this damn guinea pig so that it's gone out of my house. 2 hours. That's my fuel. I'm losing money to get rid of this guinea pig.
Yeah. Oh, did you make sure and snip the mail just to make sure it doesn't happen again?
Oh yeah, no. There's one male baby that it's getting separated to. But yeah. No. This issue is not occurring again, and all of it's because we got lied to begin with,
right?
And didn't think maybe you should inspect the genetics of the guinea pigs we have.
Yeah, but who really thinks to do that when you buy guinea pigs?
See, that's my thing. When we bought the guinea pig, the first set, and then we had to replace one of them. We were told they were both female. So we got a female guinea pig for the replacement, so it wouldn't be alone.
Right.
But we got a female guinea pig the second time. The replacement was definitely a female. Apparently, the first set were not females at all, even though they have My Little Pony names. It is definitely not a female guinea pig.
Well.
So yeah. Needless to say.
It's not much of a male guinea pig anymore, is it?
What do you mean?
You didn't castrate it?
No. No, I am not paying to take a guinea pig to a veterinarian.
Oh, you just put it in a separate cage?
Yeah. By far cheaper. Still eats the same amount of food. That the bedding still gets changed. Whatever, that's probably about the only real expense difference. Same amount of water, same amount of food. It doesn't change.
Nah.
Versus taking a rodent to a veterinarian.
It's definitely not the first time a vet would have seen that.
No, around here we don't have vets for it. But that's besides the point. I'm not paying to take a rodent to a veterinarian. I'm not paying for a rodent to go to a veterinarian. I can find more of them out in the field.
Yeah. There you go. You can set the last one free out in the field and watch a hybrid of field mouse guinea pig pop up everywhere.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious. Other than the fact that with my luck, the kid would be outside as the red-tailed hawk comes in to visit at the same time, and yeah, it would not end well, and the crying and the screaming would not. Yeah, it would be horrible. No, I'm good. Plus, I think that's illegal too.
Technically, well, yeah, no, there is no technicality about it. It is pretty illegal just to release your pets out into the wild,
right?
Because things like just that only down in Florida they have what's called the African rock python that was bought as a pet and then invaded the Everglades, and now there's this hybrid of ball pythons and
a lot of those weren't a catch and release thing. It was after the hurricane, wasn't it? That a lot of those snakes, those exotic snakes, got loose when the hurricane went through.
No, it had more to do with them being released because people thought hurricanes were about to come through, but didn't, and then But when the hurricanes did come through, it kind of like stirred it all up and then like made a complete mess of it. So it's like a bunch of people were like, oh, I can't take care of my pets. I can't bring them with me. So I'm just going to let them out into the wild.
No, I thought
and now they have
the
this-
big exotic break was when they the hurricane went through and that guy had that exotic reptile collection of all those snakes. Correct me if I'm wrong.
But I remember hearing about that, but the problem was long before that. Like the hybrid python boa constrictor was started long before that because of pet owners just releasing their exotic pets into the wild, especially in Florida, because the rock python mated with the boa constrictor. Which one was it? I can't remember. They're both a constrictor type snake. But the thing with the African rock python is it's extremely territorial and extremely aggressive. And when it mated with the other one, creating the hybrid, it created some sort of uber aggressive snake that grows up to 20 feet long out in the wild, 15 to 20 feet. And so now people pay $300 a snake, $300 to $500 a snake, depending on how big it is. And that's just to catch the snake. And then there's actually a whole Animal Planet show, I believe, dedicated to people that catch snakes all day, making anywhere from, if they catch 3 snakes, they make $1,500 that day. A lot of times they go for 12 snakes. Like the average is about $300 a snake. So they're breaking even at like $4,000 to $5,000 a day and catching snakes and turning them over to exotic wildlife preserves or things like that. Anyways, since Zach is doing something behind the scenes, I imagine he's trying to catch back up, or he may have gotten kicked off by accident. Let's see where we can take this show and head on to. But talking about releasing animals out into the wild, if you own a pet that is of an exotic nature, not saying guinea pigs in particular, but any type of exotic pet, care for it, take care of it, see it through to the end of its life, no matter how painful that may seem to you. Care for it because it's there for you. You got it for a reason. You enjoy it. If you can no longer handle it, find a zoo, find a local wildlife preserve or wildlife curator, have them take care of it because they're probably more capable of doing that. Now, that being said, I'm a very big animal lover myself. I love all kinds of wild animals. I may be a deer hunter and enjoy hunting deer and eating meat. I still respect the animal. I go for the ones that are injured, the ones that are old, the ones that help the herd grow and progress. It's a philosophy I keep with me. It's kind of still survival of the fittest. And that's how we are. And it looks like Zach is back with us.
Yeah, I've got no idea. No earthly freaking clue because it's like, oh, your internet might be slow. It's like, I don't have slow internet. I, in fact, know for a fact I don't have slow internet.
Yeah, well, I just went on a rant about if you own an exotic pet, you take care of it. You take care of it all the way through to the end. If you can't, you find a wildlife preserve or go to a zoo. They have people that will help you take care of that animal.
Right.
To them. and I was just stating that I'm an animal lover, even though I hunt deer. I hunt deer, but I only hunt. I only take the deer that I know are injured or are old enough, and they're approaching that end of time for a deer lifespan would be. If I can, I prefer an older. I prefer an older deer, 5 years or older. Not many of them live past 5 years, but that helps the herd, and then it helps also with population control. It's a twofold kind of thing. So it's out of respect
So
for the
apparently
animals, and out of respect for the habitat that they are a part of, to be able to maintain it, and for longevity of the species. I hunt, but I also eat the meat. I don't do it for sport. I do it for meat.
kind of rant are you going on? What does that have to do with exotic animals? But no, like you're doing this and this and this. No. So, do
Yeah,
you
I'm
have a
going
cage
all over
we
the
can borrow?
place.
We just got back. The answer back was, do you have a cage we can borrow? Because I keep 80 fucking guinea pig cages around to fucking lend out to people, and I'll don't worry 2 hours to come get it back from you later. So that I spent total of 8 hours of driving for one goddamn guinea pig.
I would say give them a
I got a
shoebox, because
cardboard
guinea
box.
pigs will chew through a shoebox.
Or you knew the thing was coming, you buy the thing. You still haven't got an address though.
Still no address. That's pretty epic.
Still no address.
Hey, can we borrow a cage? But we're not gonna give you our address. We're gonna milk you for all the free shit we can get.
I ain't got $70 to spend on somebody else to have a fucking guinea pig cage.
You know? Yeah.
It's COVID time. We got trick or treating to worry about. I can't be spending $70 on other people's stuff.
When I decided that I was gonna own a pet ball python as a pet, I went out, made sure I had all the cages and things I needed for it, because I had to maintain 2 cages, a feeding cage and a living cage. I made sure I had humidity checks, temperature, lights, the whole damn 9 yards, because that's called being a responsible pet owner. What you have to do.
Well, here's my thing, right? Don't buy a goddamn snake to begin with, and you'll be fine. But when I had the frog, that we have fucking God, we probably got like a couple grand invested in stuff for frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the frog.
So I mean, yeah, that's my thing. It's like, nah. No, my wife just made comment. She's like, "We've got extra fish tanks."
Well, it's not going to chew through the glass.
No. I mean, it wouldn't be abnormal. People do it all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you like how the Black made comment last time. There's not the fake wood paneling behind me now. It's like I'm in a real place now. I switched couches, so now there's these items, because before it's like it's mostly white because of where I was sitting. So I switched, so you get a little background decor.
Yeah.
Well, I don't publicly let people know what kind of guns I have. I like to keep it a surprise.
You can't really tell what all of them are.
Look, if somebody doxes me and they show up to my house, I want it to be a surprise.
I mean, I don't care, because they could try, because that's still not all of them.
Oh, yeah, that's besides the point.
Yeah. There's still more surprises for the day that they decide that they want to try and come. If this would be a bad day for them.
Well, right. So I mean, but yeah. Point still being, we're getting nobody in here today.
Yeah.
That's a downside.
I have a feeling you're gonna read this or watch this, not read this. Why did I say fucking read this? Because there is no fucking script to this damn thing. You're going to watch this, and then next episode, when we do it again, the review of this episode is probably going to be pretty epic about how I completely went off into left fucking field.
You're an idiot field. How about that? You went off into I'm an idiot field.
Why? Because I was talking about snakes, wildlife, preservation, and how hunting can affect that.
Well, no, just because you went on about watching kids trick or treat.
Only you would take it there.
I mean, you went there. Then you went on about hunting as well. So now, I've seen movies on these things. It doesn't end well. But we have another viewer out there right now. Hi, other viewer. We had comments being made last week from one viewer. So, So, yeah, I don't know. We've got somebody watching, somebody crazy enough to watch. But, yeah, we had comments getting made a little bit to at least one live viewer last week. But, you, of course, dipped out because, even though we scheduled it based on you.
I know what the problem is.
Oh, what's the problem?
All right, lean forward again and just keep talking. I don't know what the fuck is.
What?
Okay,
hearing me?
So take your microphone and turn it up more.
Oh, my God. There. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck off.
I'm just saying, every time you lean back, the microphone would prop up and you can actually hear you better.
Yeah, everybody else is hearing me. It's you. We'll be like, what's his face from fucking Star Trek?
I can't hear you at all now.
Well, go. Fuck you.
I'm just being honest.
No. You're good. I'm just. Yeah. No. It's.
Our show is definitely random as hell.
Well, now we're back to just one viewer. So.
Nah. Darn. Who could that viewer be?
Right. I don't know because it said two. It said two.
It doesn't tell me on my end. You got all the power over there. Even though
right. Well, I have all the power because you won't take any of the power.
But won't take it or won't be given it.
Oh, I'll give it to you in a heartbeat.
Well,
I just can't physically do it right now. Not for this episode, but I can do it for any other episode.
Yeah. Well, then we'll set it up.
Yeah, I mean, do what? No, because here's the thing. If I give you the power for it, I know exactly what's going to happen. You're just going to end the show when you're bored.
It's not that I'm bored. I'm actually... Like, what's behind me is the only thing I've organized all day today. The rest of it is getting all the damn uniforms and everything else prepped and ready.
It's Saturday night. You flew in on a Friday.
And my room
so you've had at least a minimum of 24
and
hours.
I worked an 8-hour shift today.
Well, that's not my fault. You didn't work an 8-hour shift yesterday.
No, but I got in late.
I worked, without getting too in depth on the fact of that, my whole my hours got cut at work because they decided to have me move to a different locale. But even then, I'm still running 10 to 11 hour days ish, give or take. Yesterday was almost barely 8, but But yeah. No, trust me, I understand. I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning and I get home roughly like 6 now. It used to be like 8.
I can't do anything about that, Nick.
So, yeah. I guess I can cut you a little slack this week because apparently you came to the show unprepared. You didn't know what was going on. You had no preparation to actually run a show. You just thought maybe you could dip in and dip out. And you didn't realize that it might actually just be Nick and Zac as the title of the show might go. Where we can interact and have a conversation. And the shows that we do tend to usually have the most views and the best chance.
I understand that, yes, and it shows that when it's just us, definitely have far more views than when we bring other people in for whatever reason that may be.
Far more views. Well,
I know.
Yeah, and you have to share it too. I mean that is the kicker.
Yeah, that is the key.
Yeah, which you probably didn't do this time at all. Even post live views count as views.
Yeah, I know. And usually once I get the link to send it, I do. But I didn't send it this time because I was like, oh, here's the link. It's 8 o'clock. Like, oh, shit. I was hoping to get a 30-minute warning, but.
You can go on because I share it to the Nick and Zac Show Facebook page. You can just share that, that link, so it's that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get organized eventually.
Zac Show. Yeah. So I did all the work for you.
Oh, okay.
She not answering again?
I'm done.
Or she just come up with an excuse? Oh, okay. Well, I offered a aquarium instead because we don't have a cage, and apparently lack of responses. Did you freeze? Is that what's going on?
I was trying it out. Hold on a second.
That was just his face.
No. Okay, no. He is freezing on this end.
Oh, am I? Okay. Well, I gotta step outside real quick. I'll be right back. So let's see. How do I do this again? Stop cam. Oh.
Yeah. And you could have programmed that to have a picture and everything to fill in. But I bet you he's got a girl there. That's what it is. I know he can hear me, so I'm just going to say random nonsense now. I bet you there's a girl there now. And that's what the problem is. So, up and disappeared. What am I supposed to do? Go on a rant about hunting and shooting exotic animals?
I don't hunt exotic animals.
I don't fucking know. Hunting guinea pigs, I guess. I don't know. But what is it? There's a girl hiding in your room now? Is that what it is? I have to hide your camera because there's a girl hiding in your room? I was doing the polite thing, and I had to finish my dinner, and so I chose to close off my camera. But
I didn't think anyone wanted to stare at
my TV finally got mounted on the wall. By the way, now.
What got mounted on the wall?
My TV in the living room. It's finally mounted on the wall. We moved in June, and my TV finally got mounted on the wall. Because originally it was supposed to get replaced, and then a lot of COVID nonsense was still happening, and paint changes, cuts, and things like that. And it's like, oh hey, I was like, we're gonna get when we replace the TV instead of a 50, we're gonna get a 65. So I was leery about using the mount, but now I'm just going to fuck it, whatever. When I replace
keep it and run with it.
Yeah, it'll fit. Well, I mean, I have to because I'm just I don't. Is that an expense that's worth it right this second? And with never knowing what's going on with the economy right now, it just where's the important thing? It overheats the TV, and you'll get the overheating warning, and it'll get that sound, and then you got to turn it off, and then it's got to wait till it fully powers down, and then you turn it back on, and it works. And then there's times there's no sound, and you're like, oh, okay, no sound, but fun.
No, I gotta go help my dad with the firewood, make sure he doesn't get hurt.
How is the firewood? That's your go-to excuse every time now. It's firewood. You got to come up with a new one.
Because my dad is old, for one. He's got plates and pins and screws in his ankles.
No. That's besides the point. I'm just saying you need to come up with a better excuse than just firewood that you could have done hours ago.
So what you're saying is you don't want the truth. You just want to flat out lie.
No, you're already giving it anyways.
No,
I thought I texted you. No, you knew you didn't text me. I thought I texted you that my flight came in. No, you knew who you texted.
No, I legitimately thought I did text you.
That's what you say every time. Every time you fly. Oh, I thought I texted you I was going to Florida. No, not at all. I just happened to call while you're at the airport, about to get on the plane. That's a good question. My wife's like, why the hell was he in Florida? It's like, that's a conversation for another day. But, we did keep, 40 minutes right now, almost at 41 minutes of going with the show with a few technical difficulties. We're starting to hit the point, Nick's given up on the show for the day anyway, so we're not going to get any good conversation besides just riling him up. So like, subscribe, and the notification bell because we randomly do videos.
Yeah.
Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, just check the link that appears at the banner at the bottom of the.
Yeah, and it is called a banner. It's really neat. But then maybe one day we'll pay for some of this stuff and we can green screen up or some horse shit. I don't know. Get an opening program where it actually gives us cool little openings.
That could be fun. Someday.
Yeah. When we get a few more subscribers. But I did figure out how we can be able to pull off that nice little horse shit. If I can force Nick to watch The Last Jedi. You have Disney Plus, and you can do a group viewing of the show, and so we can sit just like this with the movie sitting beside you, and you there socially distanced in different locations for COVID safety, and you can watch. I don't know. You might be able to pause it here, and it pauses yours too, and so we can back and forth. I've only ever seen the damn thing once. I'll be suffering just as much.
Yeah.
It's got to happen.
Does it, though?
Yeah, because it'll get us views.
Are we sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, all right. So if we're going to watch it, we're going to watch it, but we're going to allow me to pause it and rant at random times.
Yeah.
That might actually get us views. So.
Yeah. Or bring it over top of it.
However, we may have to do like another video, like a trailer of that video. After we do the live of that, depending on how many views we get, we could do like a trailer of how I reacted to that.
Best moments?
Yeah.
A little like montage of the best moments things instead? Yeah, we could.
See? I don't always have ideas, but sometimes they come through.
You game?
Yeah, I'm game.
We'll have to do it early in. And if we can get more people in it instead of just you and me, it could damn well be worth it.
Ooh. All right. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, we'll get it scheduled up, people. So like, subscribe, share us with your friends because God hates Nick and he's going to punish him by forcing him to watch at some point in the near future The Last Jedi.
I haven't even seen the one before that, I believe.
Force Awakens? Yeah, you have.
Oh, I've seen The Force Awakens.
Yeah, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, I haven't seen those last two.
So, yeah. But we can do it with a few of the movies. We could do this as a every week thing. Every couple of weeks, do a through all the Star Wars films all the way up, so you get the ones that you actually like too. So the question,
we can do something like that.
might have to do that.
I could go with that.
Yeah. We'll have to.
All right.
Yeah. So.
All right. Let me go make sure my dad doesn't hurt himself.
Right. So you guys have a good day, and we finally got with us our host. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. They're supposed to be able to do this. Did it do it? Oh, hey, it did change it around. So we got our host on the proper side, and I saw that they possibly changed some things. So I now have a lot more control than what I used to have. Yeah. Or I could have done it the whole time and didn't know it. One or the other.
Man.
So, but all right, you guys have a good night. Nick,
have a good one. Don't forget to click that like, follow, subscribe button, and hit us up on Instagram and Facebook. This is Nick. See you guys later.